We're going to make some mac and cheese here at Swiss Attic today. I've got some water boiling already, and I've got some cavatappi pasta. Cavatappi is just like macaroni, but kind of corkscrew, so it's an enriched, extruded pasta product. Here we go, right in the boiling water. We also want to season our water, so we're going to add a really hefty amount of salt here. You want it salty, almost like, just like seawater would be. So, 4 big spoons of salt here. Alright. Now we're going to give that a little stir so it doesn't stick together. And we're going to start making our sauce. So I have 4 tablespoons of butter here going into a pan. I'm going to start in a cold pan. Just kind of melt everything down, kind of build the sauce. We're not going to use any milk or cream in the sauce. We're just going to use butter, and we're going to make a blonde roux. We're going to season the roux, and then break it down with some white wine and hit it with a bunch of cheese. What we have here is our butter. It's nice and hot now, starting to maybe smoke a little bit, steam. You want to use about 1 tablespoon for every serving. So we're going to make about 4 servings today. And then you want to add 1 tablespoon at a time flour. So 1 tablespoon, give it a little stir, fully incorporate it. And then we're going to add 1 more tablespoon of flour. Right in there. We're looking for a blonde roux. Blonde roux means that it's slightly cooked, so you don't want anything as dark as, say, a roux for gumbo or anything like that. You're not looking for a Cajun type roux. Basically, as soon as you start to see brown flecks cook up out of the bottom, give that a stir, and then we're going to hit it with some white wine to deglaze the pan. Alright, y'all, so next up, as you can see kind of in the middle here, we've got a little bit of brownness, and then everything on the outside is still very, very flour colored. So we're going to mix that in. We're going to season it. What I have here for seasoning is a little bit of onion powder, paprika, and some white pepper. Alright. Now we're going to deglaze this whole sauce with white wine. I have here about a cup of white wine, and that's going to go right in. See it's starting to thicken up, and as it thickens we need to add a little bit of cheese. The cheese I have here today is a little bit of Gruyere, a little bit of Comte, and some finely shredded Parmesan cheese. You want to add the cheese slowly so it doesn't clump up on you too much. If you add it all at once, you'll have giant clumps of cheese and it'll almost break your sauce. So slow is the way to go. Nice smooth cheese sauce now, not a lot of lumps, the really smooth texture. We've got some leftover cheese here, but that's really good because we're going to save it for the very important top layer. I'm going to go take this down to its lowest setting. It's going to boil a little bit, but that's going to be fine. We're going to check our pasta. Pasta's starting to float. What we're looking for here in our pasta is going to be fork tender. So we're going to pull some of it out of the water, and we're going to see if we can just stab it through with a fork. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's drain this and take it to the next level. Alright, now we're going to add the pasta to the sauce, directly into the pan. Woo. Give it a stir here to incorporate. Sauce with beautiful pasta. Oh yeah. That's the money shot right there. Okay. Right into a baking dish. When it comes to cheese, it's definitely waste not, want not, so we save that little bit of cheese. It's going to go on top in a nice layer like so. Now we're going to top this with a half cup of panko and put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 7 minutes. Alright, you guys, it's out of the oven, nice and piping hot. All you need now is a fork. Oh yeah. A little twirl. Keep it swifty, my friends.